Good evening and welcome to News You Don't Want to Know. I am Rashala Joseph and we're coming to you live from She Speaks a Lot Studios. This is the news tonight. Our first story centers on the life of neighbours in a suburb in Australia. Neighbours' angry note demands noisy children are kept inside so they can sleep. A disgruntled neighbour has written a letter asking for children to be kept indoors until at least 9 a.m. after being woken up by their loud voices early in the morning. Nobody likes being woken up hours before they're ready to roll out of bed, and one neighbour has become so fed up with having their lines cut short that they've taken matters into their own hands. A resident from a suburb in Sydney, Australia, penned a note to their neighbour explaining how noisy their children can be when they play in the garden. As they said, the kids often wake them up early in the morning. And the disgruntled person is even requesting their neighbour keep their children indoors until 9 a.m. to ensure they can get some much-needed shut-eye. The neighbour's letter was shared on a local Facebook page, and opinions were divided among the members. In recent developments, Nutella fans are losing their minds after learning the correct way to eat the spread. Every day it seems a new life hack or tip goes viral online and makes us feel like we've been doing about everything wrong all these years. And the latest is to do with Nutella. If you love Nutella and are constantly running out and buying more jars of the chocolate hazelnut spread, then you're going to want to hear this. That's because one foodie has recently shared what they believe to be the correct way to eat the sweet treat, and the method has caused a stir with people. The jar hack was shared on Reddit's Life Pro Tip forum by a Nutella fan who says their girlfriend taught them all about it. Posted by the user named UD Ramirez 9, he brands the tip mind-blowing. The post reads, open quotes, "My girlfriend taught me this. I found it hard to believe at first, but it works time and time again. If you only take from the center of the Nutella jar, the thickness of the Nutella stuck to the glass will pull it down. This will cause the sides to be perfectly clean by the next day. I suspect it is because of the cohesion of the Nutella pulling down the remains and/or the thickness keeping the residue from drying out and sticking to the glass. Either way, I was surprised to see her trick works really well. No endless scratching to get the remains out by the end, except for the very bottom. I know, right? Mind blown." End quote. In Generation Z news, a woman needs a reality check after sharing demanding birthday wish lists online. A woman has been slammed and told she needs a reality check after sharing a demanding birthday wish list online, and it includes some massive gift ideas. The woman shared the list ahead of her 25th birthday, saying that instead of advising her friends what not to get her, she told them exactly what she wanted. A screenshot of the list of demands has been circulating on the internet and was shared on Reddit, where it was blasted by users who said the woman's list was too demanding. The original post reads, open quotes, 25 days to my 25th birthday. You guys know this post was definitely coming. This year I've conquered so much more than I initially thought I could. From my music, to filmmaking, to my job, to my spirituality and self. I am not a perfect human being, but Mama has taken the time to mold and craft her mentality into positivity and love. So this year, I'm not going to make a list, or I'm not going to tell you to give me chocolate or to buy me a shoe, but if you add that on top of my list, I wouldn't be mad. End quote. After the screenshot, which is littered with emojis, was shared on Reddit, other users were quick to comment, and one user said, "I can send her a reality check, but I'm all out of those." A second person added, "This is the most astounding case of unwarranted self-importance I've ever seen. Alas, there is no cure." End quote. Here's our She Speaks a Lot Opinion Center. Which story surprised you the most? Be sure to leave your comments about our news stories in our comments feed below. I am Rashala Joseph, and this has been the news tonight. Thank you for joining us at She Speaks a Lot Studios. Be sure to connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. That's all for tonight. We'll see you next time.